Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun. Befitting the red planet's bloody color, the Romans named it after their god of war. The Romans copied the ancient Greeks, who also named the planet after their god of war, Ares. Other civilizations also typically gave the planet names based on its color. For example, the Egyptians named it Herdesher, meaning the red one, while ancient Chinese astronomers dubbed it the fire star. This episode is brought to you by My Astronomy channel. The bright rust color Mars is known for is due to iron-rich minerals in its regolith, the loose dust and rock covering its surface. The cold, thin atmosphere means liquid water likely cannot exist on the Martian surface for any length of time. Features called recurring slope lineae may have spurts of briny water flowing on the surface, but this evidence is disputed. Some scientists argue the hydrogen spotted from orbit in this region may instead indicate briny salts. This means that although this desert planet is just half the diameter of Earth, it has the same amount of dry land. The red planet is home to both the highest mountain and the deepest, longest valley in the solar system. Olympus Mons is roughly 17 miles high, about 3 times as tall as Mount Everest, while the Valles Marineris system of valleys, named after the Mariner 9 probe that discovered it in 1971, can go as deep as 6 miles and runs east-west for roughly 2,500 miles, about 1/5 of the distance around Mars and close to the width of Australia or the distance from Philadelphia to San Diego. Mars has the largest volcanoes in the solar system, including Olympus Mons, which is about 370 miles in diameter, wide enough to cover the entire state of New Mexico. It is a shield volcano, with slopes that rise gradually like those of Hawaiian volcanoes, and was created by eruptions of lavas that flowed for long distances before solidifying. Mars also has many other kinds of volcanic landforms, from small, steep-sided cones to enormous plains coated in hardened lava. Some minor eruptions might still occur on the planet. Mars is much colder than Earth, in large part due to its greater distance from the Sun. The average temperature is about minus 80 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 60 degrees Celsius, although it can vary from minus 195 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 125 degrees Celsius near the poles during the winter to as much as 70 degrees Fahrenheit or 20 degrees Celsius at midday near the equator. The carbon dioxide-rich atmosphere of Mars is also roughly 100 times less dense than Earth's on average, but it is nevertheless thick enough to support weather, clouds, and winds. The density of the atmosphere varies seasonally, as winter forces carbon dioxide to freeze out of the Martian air. In the ancient past, the atmosphere was likely thicker and able to support water flowing on its surface. The axis of Mars, like Earth's, is tilted with relation to the Sun. This means that, like Earth, the amount of sunlight falling on certain parts of the planet can vary widely during the year, giving Mars seasons. Although NASA has sent a robot to Mars, robots aren't the only ones looking to buy a ticket to Mars. A workshop group of U.S. scientists from government agencies, academia, and industry have found that a NASA-led manned mission to Mars should be possible by the 2030s. And NASA isn't the only one with Martian astronaut hopefuls. The Mars One Colony project is looking to send private citizens on a one-way trip to the red planet. This episode is brought to you by My Astronomy channel. Subscribe to our channel and enjoy free weekly universe episodes.